Oh, welcome, everyone. And as I almost forgot, it's the day for the Ascended Masters Oracle cards. And I'm delighted. We've had such a great run, and this is just awesome. This is Saint Francis, one of my favorites, actually my favorite saint. Isn't that just beautiful with the lamb and the little doves there, or pigeons, whatever you want there, and follow your heart. Beautiful. And this lovely shining heart. Yeah, I'm so happy with that. And I think it's about follow your heart. Yeah, trusting and having faith, walking in faith, trusting your intuitive heart and feelings. Yeah, that's what I really want to go with. And just thinking about with St. Francis, I think the love he had, particularly around the animals, is that kind of understanding, that deeper understanding through the power of love. So yeah, let's bring that into our practice today. Love and understanding also makes me think of the teachings of Thich Nhat Hanh, who really talks a lot about love. I recommend his teachings. So with love and understanding for ourselves and our bodies and everything, let us begin. We're going to begin. And I like to think about the middle way as well. Going to begin seated. Always nice to start seated. And let's just find ourselves seated on the ground. I think we have a few moments just to kind of settle ourselves, find a comfortable position. If we're not feeling quite comfortable sitting on the ground, you can always sit on a cushion. And let's just find our seat, get comfortable. And place either one or two hands, why not? Double the energy on the heart. And we're just going to start from this place, this location, this place of focus. We talk about the breath being an anchor, the body being an anchor, a source of creativity, of wisdom. Just close your eyes and bring yourself into that center, sitting up nice and tall, dropping the shoulders back so this space is a little bit more exposed, even if it feels a little bit too open, too vulnerable. Just give yourself that love to yourself and allow that with your breath, breathing in through the nostrils. Deep breath in, hold for a second, and then out through the mouth. Yeah, let it go. Let the day go. So breathing in for a moment. Letting the whole front of the body open up and soften, and then out through the mouth. We'll try that one more time. Breathing in, opening up the front of the body. Then slowly, let it all empty. And then just let your breath move. Feel your belly and your chest move. And giving almost that kind of cycle. You're giving love back to yourself. The heart is an opening and receiving that and just generating more and more of this positive energy. And really tuning in and attuning to your intuitive heart, your feelings, yourself. I'm feeling your body, I'm feeling your heart. Good. And we'll just do one more thing here, just to really, if you're still feeling a little bit stark or a little bit kind of not quite open, let's just give this an om. And let's see if we can really find that om resonating in our center here, in our heart center. So breathing in deeply. We'll do one long, loud one. So relaxing the jaw, open the mouth wide. Allowing the breath to come in there and then releasing. Good. And now we're going to just open up a bit more. Interlink the fingers, breathe in. Breathing out, push the hands up through the elbows. Lengthen the front of the body, getting lots of length so we can open the front. Remember, strong back, soft front. Back of the neck long, breathing all the time. Don't hold your breath, breathing in. Through that lovely soft front, breathing out, pushing the hands up, lengthening through the spine. Keep the breath in and out through the nostrils now, breathing in and breathing out through the nostrils. Now just turn the hands together. So softer version, bringing the palms of the hands together. Relax the shoulders a little bit. We'll just get the sides a little bit more extended. So we're just kind of extending. So rather than leaning, we're seeing if we can extend through the right side. So we're kind of, there is a slight lean, but it's more coming from really extending through the right and supporting that hand with the left hand, extending, keeping some space there, breathing all the time, and then breathing in, extending up, and then extending through the left side. Breathing in, through the left side, breathing out, and breathing into center, and breathing out, lower the arms down. So we've just got a little bit more length in the waist there to begin. And let's just see if we can just lift the shoulders up, breathing in, out through the mouth, and again breathing in, out through the mouth. Drop the shoulders down, like really heavy, breathing in, drop your burden. Good. Interlink the fingers in front. We're going to open up this chest cavity, breathing in. Breathing out, take the hands forward, drop the head down, open the whole of the upper back area. So really opening between the shoulder blades, hands are coming forward, drop the head down, faces are looking down at the feet or the lap there. And open on the inhale, open between the shoulder blades, create space. Right at the back of the heart, if you like. Think about the back of the heart being open and supported. One more breath in. And breathing out, release. Yeah. Oh, feel that bit more space is there. Now interlink the fingers behind the back, interlinking them. So keeping the shoulders nice and relaxed. Back of the neck is long, so the shoulders can relax. Not having that chin lifted, just drop it down, looking down at the ground. Breathing in to the space across the chest. And as you breathe out, take the shoulders back. So we're opening the fronts of the shoulders and lifting the hands away from the back. So you kind of, it's like slightly going up behind you, the arms. There's lots of space you're creating with the breath. Breathing into the chest, in the front of the shoulders, breathing out, taking the arms back without force or strain, but with the breath. We're moving with the breath. Feeling that heart space. One more breath in and release. Good. See how that feels a little bit? Now take the right hand onto the left knee. So we're really opening in all directions. Take the left hand behind you onto the fingers, drop the shoulders down, lift the chest, breathing in. Long in the waist there. As you breathe out, the belly is coming around to the left, the chest, the ribs, the shoulders are down, and the shoulder comes around to the left. Every inhale, lengthen. Feel the crown lifting and lengthening. Feel the base of the spine reaching down into the earth. One more breath in. Breathing out, twisting a little deeper. Last breath in. And untwist slowly, slowly to the front. Oh, how's that feel? Feels good to me. Take the right hand behind you, left hand on the right knee, holding onto that knee. Lift the chest, face forward. As you breathe out, the belly's coming around to the right, the ribs, the chest, the right shoulder finally, dropping the shoulders down, long back of the neck. Head stays on top of the body, breathing in, lengthen. Right to the crown, feel the crown lengthening, lifting, opening, and breathing out. Imagine the top of your head is lovely and open, so the sun can shine down into your heart and your heart can shine up into the heavens. Lovely two-way, both receiving and expressing. One more breath in. Breathing out, twisting a little deeper without pushing or forcing, finding that middle ground. One more breath in. And untwist to the front. Yeah, how's that feel? A bit more interesting now. Let's just do something with the neck as well. You know, it's always a bit of a vulnerable area. Extend that right arm up, extend up, take it to the back of the neck, fingers going just below the left ear there, holding that neck. The thumb is going down the back of the neck there. Right elbow elevated. Relax the left arm, breathing in. Lengthen, breathing out. The chin is coming down to the chest. And you're just resting your arm, holding the neck gently. Resting the arm on the back of the head, and then allowing your nose to point towards your left knee. So we're really getting this lovely, simple lengthening of the left side of the neck. With the breath, staying in contact with yourself and with your breath. Feeling that heart space, feeling the breath, feeling your anchor of your breath. Now use the inhale to lift that head back up and lower the arm down on the out breath. Yeah, we're anchored with the breath, with the body. Now let's extend the left arm up. Inhale, exhale, taking it to the back of the neck, and the fingers go just below the right ear. Lifting and elevating that left elbow, breathing in. As you breathe out, the chin falls to the chest, so the back of the neck is relaxing. And then just relaxing a little deeper and finding your nose is pointing towards your right knee. The right arm is relaxed now in your lap. And just feel how naturally the right side of the neck is just opening and releasing tension. This is what we really want to do, is release tension to calm the nervous system so the body can heal, can grow, and we can learn, we can learn, and our mind can be much freer and more balanced. Use the inhale to lift the head up. Exhaling, lowering the arm down. Yeah. Have a little roll around the shoulders. Have a little bit of a movement. And then we're going to come onto all fours. So let's just take those. And in fact, let's just take the hands in a nice position, tabletop position, underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, space between the knees, feet flat behind. Spread the fingers wide, soften the elbows. Now, as you inhale, you're going to extend the right arm forward, extend the left leg back, and lowering down, bringing the hand and knee down. So opposites. Inhale, look forwards, extend the fingers forwards, extend the right toe back, and exhale, lower down. So switching over sides, inhaling and exhaling, softening. So we've got these two very different sensations, breathing in, extending, exhaling, softening, landing on the ground. Breathing in, the air, the extension of the body, looking to the future, and then coming down to the earth, to the space between your hands as you breathe out. So really see if you can extend that breath and feel the difference between the inhale, the inspiration, the lovely long directed line, and the softening and the coming to the earth. Yeah, feeling that energy. Inhale, inspiration, exhale, softening. Let's do one more on each side. So really see if you can make this breath as long, make the fingers to the toe as long as possible, and soften, release all the breath down. Breathing in one more time, and breathing out, lower down. So we're going to come into a kind of a swan. We're going to also open the shoulder. So you put the back of the right hand on the ground, breathing in. And as you breathe out, you slide that hand away, and then you let your head come down to the ground. If it feels like it's too much, you can always put a cushion on the ground and rest your head there, or you can even rest your head on your hand there. It kind of feels quite nice. And also that we really get that space opening at the back of the heart, between the shoulder blades. So just enjoying that. And if you want, you also have the alternative, you can sit back on your heels if you really want to do that. But whatever feels better for you. And breathe. Let's have some releasing breaths here, breathing in. The back of the heart again, and then sighing out. Use the next in-breath to push into the left hand and come back to all fours. Here we go. Left hand, back of the hand on the ground, breathing in. As you breathe out, slide it away, rest the side of the head on the ground. So again, you could make a little pillow with your right hand there and rest your head on that, if that feels nice. And also you can, if you prefer, you can sit back into the heels. So choose whichever feels better for you. Now we're just going to breathe into the space between the shoulder blades, the back of the heart, expanding that area. In through the nostrils, sigh out through the mouth. Let all that air go out through the mouth. Empty, empty, empty. Just feel that ease that comes with the sigh. Now on the next inhale, push into the right hand, come up back onto all fours. Okay. So we're going to just again move the back a little bit more. So hands underneath the shoulders again in this nice tabletop position, soft elbows, chest nice and open. So as you inhale, open the chest even more, take the shoulders back, so exposing the chest area rather than having the shoulders thrust forward. And as you breathe out, you're going to tuck the tailbone under, arching up through the spine, chin comes to the chest, still breathing out, sit back into the heels, looking back at the toes. Bring the forearms down. The eyes are coming through, close to the ground. The chin is almost touching the ground as you inhale, coming back to this position again. And then you exhale. It starts with the tail, tucking under, arching up through the spine, chin comes to the chest, then you sit back, breathing out. Inhale. Exhale, rolling. Opening up. So it's kind of opening the front of the body as you come forwards, chest opening, heart flying upwards, and then opening the back of the body as you tuck the tail under, arch up through the spine. It's lifting up out of the shoulders, and then sit back with your chin really tucked into your chest, and the eyes come forwards. So you can think about this if you like, thinking about the back of the body being as expansive and expressive as possible, and the front of the body. Soft front, yeah, soft front of the body, strong back. So you always have the support of your back, and you can lean back into your spine, it's supporting you. Well, we give it lots of attention, lots of breath. So we're finding the ease with the spine and the nervous system, releasing tension. Breathe out fully, inhaling. Last one, opening the chest and then curling under, arching up, breathing out, sitting back into the heels for a moment. Extend the arms forward, bring the forehead to the ground, or the back of the hands. Breathe here. And again, with the front of the body compressed on the thighs, we get a chance to really breathe into these back ribs. It's almost like the wings coming out of the heart, the back of the heart there. The winged heart. So imagine that. The wings coming out from the sides of the heart, extending out. Beautiful, strong, like swan wings, really strong, but soft, delicate. Yeah. And those wings, feel that liberation and that protected feeling as well. Breathing in, and then have a nice sigh out through the mouth. So let's open a little bit more, still working with the spine. Extend the fingers out in front of you, open the fingers wide, use the inhale to come back up to all fours, keeping the hands where they are so they're not in tabletop anymore, and the exhale, lowering the hips down, opening the chest, yeah, open, shoulders down, inhale, coming back up, exhale, sit deeply, the tail is going backwards, emptying, inhaling, exhaling. Yeah, it's like, this is like thinking about the nervous system, this is like defragmenting it, all the kind of stuff that's gathered. It just happens, we can't really stop that a lot of the time, but we can, we can help to release tension, to actively restore ourselves. And I find, the combination of the body, moving the body, but with mindfulness, breath, support the breath. This is a very simple and effective way to do it, and enjoyable, I hope. So we're breathing in. It lifts us up. We're breathing out. We're sinking back. We're emptying out everything. Breathing in. Making this the last one. Open the heart. It's flying upwards into the sky. Breathing in and breathing out. Sitting back into the heels once more. Okay. Just take a rest there for a moment. Relax. Feel the front of the head on the earth. Feel that connectedness with your body, with the earth, with this ground beneath us, the support. Good. And now we're going to just come up onto all fours again. And this time we're going to just take the weight onto the left hand. So we just got the fingertips. We're going to take the right foot forward into this kneeling position, this lunge, if you like. So once we've got onto the right foot on the ground, however which way you manage to do that, breathing in, lift the arms up, bring the palms together, and taking the hips forwards and taking the arms back. If that feels a bit pokey for that knee, just put some support underneath it, a blanket or a cushion, or roll the mat up, whatever feels good to you. Otherwise, opening this heart. We just had a new moon as well, so this feels, this crescent feels very relevant. And I'm bringing the hands down and coming up onto that kneeling position again. So this is starting to feel a little bit sharp. Please do pad it up a little bit. So I'm just going to rest that hand on that right knee. I'm going to do a big circle again, opening this chest a little bit. So I'm going to extend the fingers forward, inhaling, watching the hand, reaching up, opening the hand out to the side and then down. So making a big circle. Imagine maybe it's the pointing finger, breathing in and breathing out. But watching it, when we watch it with our eyes, it gives us much more capacity to open the shoulder, much bigger circle, inhaling as you reach up. So really, you can feel it lifting up and lengthening out from the hip there. And breathing out. And then bring that down. Bring both hands down, and we take that right foot back. And instead, we now bring the left foot forwards. And the same thing on this side, coming up onto the right knee. Maybe the knees feel different. Maybe this one needs padding, the other one didn't, or vice versa. So bring the hands up, breathing in. And breathing out, take the hips forwards, take the arms back. Opening the chest. So again, the heart is flying upwards. That's what the heart wants to do, fly upwards. Yeah, we can press into that, the top of the right foot there. That really helps to keep the balance. And now bring the hands, bring them down for a second. Reset. And now this time with the right hand. So rest the left hand on the left knee. Breathing in, those fingers are going forward, so extending. The palm comes out. We're watching it go back. So making a lovely big circle and getting a little bit of a twist in the arm, breathing in and breathing out, watching it with your eyes to keep yourself engaged with what you're doing. So the breath and your gaze is keeping you engaged with what's happening. Breathing in, extending right to the edges of this circle we were drawing, right to the edges, even when we're extending down, opening up your wings. Beautiful, good. Now bring the hands down. And we're going to again sit down again into the this time of child. So we bring our forehead down and sweep the arms back into the pose of the child. So let's have a little bit more releasing here. And again, this is always a nice position to release the jaw. So we'll do this breathing into the nostrils and then out through the mouth. It feels good to make some sound. Breathing in. Yeah. Release tension in the mouth, lips, tongue. Breathing into the nostrils. Good. And it kind of feels silly too, which is always good. Slide the hands forwards. And then we're going to come into downward dog. So let's really get the hands grounded and planted, tuck the toes under, breathing in and breathing out. Lift the knees off the ground. Let's walk the dog. Maybe you haven't done downward dog for a while and it's feeling a little bit, whoa, that's a bit stiff. So we're going to bring the right heel down, bend the left knee, bring the left heel down, bend the right knee. But try and keep the body long. This really lengthening in the waist here, opening between the shoulder blades. So the torso, we want to kind of keep it as lengthened and expanded as possible. Yeah, looking back towards those feet as they're pedaling there. And you can exaggerate that even more if you want to get more into the hip. You can really bend the knee, almost touching the ground. Yeah, whilst keeping that waist nice and long. And then let that settle. Breathe. You're coming into downward dog. I'm just holding for a few seconds, breathing. Breathing into the back, strengthening the thighs. It's almost like the knees are lifting up. Good. Now look at the hands and walk the feet towards the hands. And then let your body hang. So knees are bent, body is hanging. Let's have a few more releasing breaths here. Breathing in. And breathing out. Lovely long sigh. Have a little sway from left foot to right foot. Just moving and shifting your weight very slowly from the right to the left. Just enjoy that feeling. Leave the arms heavy. Leave the head heavy. Keep the knees bent so you're really hanging from the hips, let's say. Whole of the body is just hanging, nice and heavy. Breathing in and out of the nostrils, start to lift
from the base. The base of the spine is lifting and it's uncurling slowly. Knees are still bent, the arms are still heavy, the head is heavy till the last moment. Take the time you need to do this. Come up to standing. Okay, so we're here standing. Wonderful. And now we're standing, let's just limber the body a little bit, but just stand for a moment. Stand for a moment and roll the shoulders back, maybe just 3 times. Let the knees join in, breathing in and breathing out. 2, 3, backwards, and then 3 forwards. 3, enjoying that movement of the shoulders. Notice how much more space you've got in this chest area. 3 there. And now we're going to come into a little cross-crawl movement just to get the body and brain connected. With the left knee, meet it with the right hand. Keep this light, and also maybe if we're feeling a little bit tired, getting the energy moving around a little bit. So we started nice and slow and steady. Now we're getting a little bit more bright and lively, but not too much, we're not pushing anything. And then we're going to extend the leg, meet it with the opposite hand. Again, keeping it quite light, keeping the weight as much as you can off the heel and trying to keep it in the ball of the foot. It just keeps that springy lightness to it. So extending and meeting with the opposite hand. And this is good for our coordination, body-brain connection. Yeah, and balance, of course, as well. So left leg goes out to the side, right arm comes over the head, and this lower arm kind of completes that little circling movement there. And right to the side, opening up the side of the hip, breathing and smiling. Why not? If you feel like it, try it. And then if you don't like it, you can drop it. It just brings some ease into what we're doing. And we're here together, so may as well smile. Okay. And let's just do so again, keeping that smiling and that lightness, we're going to do this little funny one. So you put the weight onto the right foot, onto the ball of the foot, take the left foot behind you, give it a little smack, and the left arm above your head. So it looks like this. Let's do a little dance. And we breathe the whole time and enjoy and smile and laugh. Okay. Yeah, this is getting the legs a bit livelier and the body kind of a bit more invigorated. And take the feet a little bit further apart, so just loosen that all up now. Knees are nice and bent for the twists. So Tai Chi Twists. Lovely thing about some of the things we can learn from the Tai Chi is this loosening, this kind of, a lot of it is about loosening. And this is a lovely thing to loosen the body. We just loosen it by turning and keeping the joints nice and soft. So bending into the knee, lifting the heel off the ground, and letting the arms be really heavy, and also having a sense of feeling this space and this air as the arms move through space with ease. It's just the weight of the arms doing the work. And slowly come to a stop. And again, thinking about its energy boost, take the backs of the hands to the lower back. Yeah, let them go upper back as well if you want. It feels good. Stimulating. Flow. Even to the buttocks if you want. Why not? And then get those knuckles and get all that energy rising up. And as I was talking about this nervous system, really engaging with the body and just appreciating how much stress it has to deal with, just normal everyday life. So we balance it out by just giving it a bit of attention and a bit of physical touch. So we take those fingers to the heart now, the chest. Yeah, maybe some sighs as you're doing this. Make some sound. And it's kind of fun, the way the sound gets kind of jiggled up. Yeah. Have the palms together. Yeah, this is a good thing as well for just shifting our attention to the hands. And we just take that to the face, the jaw. Just take this finger into the cheeks. Let's see how that jaw is doing. Oh, yeah. Gather some tension in there. Yeah, sigh as much as you need to. And then let's just take it around the ears as if you're uncurling that little curly bit around the edge. Just pulling that out and then just giving the the lobes, a little bit of a press and a pull there. Okay. Let's rub the hands again and shake the hands out. Okay, and now we're just going to sweep all out with our ha breath. So breathing in and out through the mouth. Good. Swing the arms. Keep the arms swinging. It kind of feels nice just to keep that energy moving. And then inhale, big inhale, big exhale, all on one. Very directed. Really throw that out. Let the arms swing. Enjoy that swinging, freeing up the shoulders. Breathing in. Let the arms swing. Let's do one more of these. And let's finish with a ha ha ha. Breathing in. Knees are bent, arms are swinging. Hands in front and behind. Again, just noticing there's a bit more openness in the front and the back of the shoulders. Good. Okay, so let's come to some standing postures. I'm going to come to the front of the mat for triangle. We're going to do triangle, and then we're going to follow it with a reverse triangle. So bringing the hands to the heart. Let's check our feet are hips width apart and parallel. Lift the toes and place them down. Feel that connection, even weights between the feet, and then weight onto the left, step back with the right. Good. Get the hips level with the long edge of the mat. Breathing in, lift the arms up. Breathing out, bring the arms down to shoulder height. Breathing in, open the chest, palms open wide, open heart. And reaching over to the left on the out breath and down. Reaching up with the right hand. Opening the chest, opening that heart. Think about the front and the back of the heart being open. Yeah, feel the breath. Really centralized here, but also feel this sort of pivotal point of the hip there as well, and how they relate to each other. Soften the knees so your legs can stay engaged. Feel the toes, lift the toes and place them down. So everything is lively and awake. And the neck is nice and long, so you're looking either forwards or looking up at those fingertips there. Keep that shoulder. Both shoulders should be away from the ears, really. Keeping them down, away from the ears, long neck. Breathe. I use the inhale to come up, maybe soften by bending into that left knee. And exhale, arms softly float down, bend into the right knee and bring yourself back to the front of the mat. So find that lovely poise and grace. Weight onto the right foot, step back with the left. Find that nice sturdy position, square the hips. Breathing in, lift the arms up, lift and open the chest. Breathing out, bring the arms to shoulder height. Breathing in, big smile across the heart. Breathing out, reaching over to the right and down. Connect with the lower leg, reaching up away with the left fingers, dropping the shoulders down, long neck, soften the knees, feel the ground with your toes, feel the skin of your toes and your feet, feel the skin of your fingers, reaching up and reaching down. Yeah, all these points moving away from each other, expand and feel that heart opening. Neck is nice and long. Breathe. Breathe deeply. Use the next inhale to come up, maybe soften the right knee. Exhale, arms float down softly. Bend into the left knee and bring yourself back to the front of the mat. Take a moment there. Let's give the knees a little shake. We're going to do the reverse triangle now. I'm getting the legs a bit more reset now. Weight on the left again. Step back with the right, same distance, and then swing that left toe forward. So both feet are facing forward, parallel feet. Breathing in, lift the arms up, lengthen the body, and then breathe out, bring the arms down to shoulder height. Breathing in here, expand the fingertips. Breathing out, turning towards your right. Breathe in here. And breathing out, take the left hand down to the outside of your right leg. However low down you want to go. It hasn't got to be that far. I find it's actually easier going down lower. Reaching up with the right hand. If that feels too much as well, lifting up the right hand, you can always just tuck it behind your back. It's really about opening the chest up. Breathe deeply, opening the chest, this beautiful twist. See if you can breathe into that. Create more space for that twist. One more breath in, take the right hand down to the right foot. Left hand just hops across to the left foot. Just holding the feet there for a second. And bringing the head down towards the ground. So you're getting a bit of a stretch on the backs of the legs, but not forcing. The knees are slightly soft there. Breathe. Now bring the hands to center. Come up on the fingertips, look forwards, inhale. And breathing out, forward bend, flattening the hands to the ground. Good. Now take the hands to the waist, lift the eyes to look forwards. So you're halfway up now, the back is straight, feel the legs are strong, the buttocks, the abdominals are definitely engaged, and you're lifting your elbows to keep that chest open. Now use the inhale, you can support your back if you need to lift you up. Good. So everything's lively. Let's come to the other side. Breathing in, lift the arms up, lengthen the waist. Breathing out, bring the arms to shoulder height. Breathing in, expand, fingertip to fingertip. Breathing out, turning towards your left leg, looking down, the left leg. Breathing in here. And the out breath, the right hand comes down to the outside of the left leg, and you're reaching up with the left hand. Open the chest, dropping the shoulders down. Breathe. Breathe deeply. Use our breath as an anchor and to find the edges, filling and emptying. One more breath in, and then bring the left hand down to the left foot, hop the right foot over to the right foot, and bring the hands to the center again on the ground. Now use the inhale to come up on your fingertips, look forwards, and breathing out, flatten the hands down. And now bend the knees and let the body hang. Yeah. So we're in a wide leg ragdoll here. Let the arms hang forward. You can feel the backs of the shoulders getting some freedom there. Breathe into the nostrils. Sigh out through the mouth. So let's rebuild the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, slowly lifting up from the base. Keep the knees bent if you can. Leave the arms heavy, leave the head heavy. Keep breathing in and out the whole time. We're slowly uncurling, coming back to standing. Yeah, roll the shoulders back a couple of times there. Okay, and bring the feet together, however they want to come together. Good, okay. Let's give everything a little shake up. So the shoulders are going to shake, the knees and the hips, have the knees slightly soft. And let's make some sound, just to shake everything up again and reset. So good, shaking. We're going to come now into a warrior. So we're going to stand towards the back of the mat. So we're going to step into it, step forward into it. Weight on the left foot, big step forward with the right. Now get the hips to both face forwards. Okay, forward with the right foot, same direction. Right hip back, left hip forwards. Now bring the hands forward. We're going to open up a little bit. So bending into that right knee, the knee is hovering above the ankle. As the knee goes forward, you're pushing back with that heel. So you can see that feeling, rather than that knee collapsing, we're extending. These 2 points moving away from each other, hips level, arms forward, drop the head down, you're looking down at your right thigh there. Opening across the upper back there. Now inhale, open the hands up, opening the heart and breathing out. So really engaging with this chest and the heart and the front and back of the shoulders a lot today. Breathing in and lifting the face and breathing out, looking down. So we're also moving the neck a little bit, taking it through some motions, breathing in, opening the front of the body, breathing out. We're kind of, coming into our little shell. One more of these. So opening wide, expansive, expressive, and then breathing out, kind of curling back in. Drop the hands down, bend into the right knee, spring back to the back of the mat. Take a moment, weight on the right foot, send the left foot forward, big step. Get the hips level, so the right hip forward, left hip back. Also think about the abdominals and the back, so really holding you here in the center. Hands come forwards, shoulders come forward, drop the head down, bending, you can watch your knee bending and hovering above the ankle. As that knee comes forward, pushing into that right heel. So you've got this nice, strong dynamic, keeping everything balanced. And also, it's also keeping you stable. Using the inhale, open up wide. Fingers go back, open wide, and then we're kind of opening the back, the upper back wide. So it's again, the front and back of the body. Breathing in, Opening wide, but also extending and breathing out. Opening the front of the throat also, and then the back of the neck as you breathe out. Check that your hips are nice and steady and stable, even using the pelvic floor slightly, lifting and employing Mula Bandha, breathing out. Now we drop the hands down, bend into the left knee, and bring yourself back to the back of the mat. Let's just come into a little squat here to release. If your heels are off the ground, then put something underneath them, like a cushion, blocks, or rolled up blanket, whatever you've got there. And then just let your body come between the knees if you can, and hang forwards. Let the backs of the hands fall onto the ground, so it gets lovely releasing, surrendered sort of feeling. Breathing into the back. And let's release again, out through the mouth, breathing in. Good. And a little twist in here. It feels nice to do. So left hand on the ground. On the inhale, lifting the right arm up, extending the fingers to the ceiling. Again, heart opening, shoulder opening. Looking at that right hand, rotate the right wrist clockwise, making that a nice big circle. Feel how that works into the arm as well. It's not just the wrist that is feeling this. You'll feel this in the arm as well. And the other direction, anti-clockwise, and let that unravel and wind its way down to the ground. Now on the inhale, lifting the left fingers. So fingertips are lifting up with that inhale, reaching up. And then we rotate that, watching the hand. And we're rotating it clockwise to begin, making that a nice definite circle, feeling how that impacts on the rest of the arm. Can you feel that in the shoulder? Can you feel that in your forearm, the back of the wrist, front of the wrist, even the fingers? And then rotating it in the opposite direction. So really unwinding, and it's coming back down. As it unwinds, it comes back down to the earth. Now come onto the hands here. Come onto ragdoll once more. Let the head hang. Just turn the head slowly, as if you're saying no, just to release that neck. Breathe in through the nostrils, out through the mouth. And let's rebuild again. So feel that lovely sunny energy, that spring energy coming up through your stalk, through your spinal column, reviving and replenishing and refreshing, coming right to the top of the head. Beautiful big flower. Your head's a big expressive flower. Okay, so balance. Done a little bit of balance. So we're going to find some balancing postures. Tree balance. Let's send that left foot into the ground. The roots are going down. Have a nice soft knee. Focus your eyes. And then placing the right foot on the inside of the thigh, on the calf, or on the ankle, not on the knee. Don't forget. Pressing firmly into the thigh, pressing the thigh back. Make sure you're not gripping with the toes. Just lift them up to prove it to yourself. And breathing in, bring the hands up above the head, bring the hands together and bring them into the heart center. As they come towards the heart center, feel the heart is lifting towards these hands. So really open across the chest, front of the shoulders, drop down shoulders. So this lifting of the chest. You'll feel that in your abdominals, you'll feel that in your upper back there as well. Lots of length. And the knees coming out to the side, opening the hips. So very open here. This beautiful open front. Pushing those roots down into the ground. Crown lifting up. Crown opening up to the light. Yeah. So we're expanding in all directions. From the heart out, everything. Shining. Beautiful. So coming out of this, we're going to come out slowly if we can. So breathing in, extend the arms up. Breathing out, the arms coming down slowly. Now we lift that right knee. See if we can catch that knee before it comes to the ground. And see if we can let go softly. Slowly coming down. Beautiful. Give the legs a little shake. You might need that. Okay. Weight, sending it down to the right now. Knee slightly soft. Find your focus of your eyes, breathe. So find that point of focus. And place this foot high on the inside thigh or on the calf or ankle. Open that knee out to the side. So really opening this body. Now we're breathing in, lift the arms up, bring the hands together. And again, we're going to bring the hands into the heart center. Pressing the palms together. Just feel that kind of even, these two polarities, if you like, these two forces, the right and the left, masculine, feminine, light and the dark. They're pressing together. We're kind of unifying and harmonizing. And then the heart is coming towards that. There's a kind of an uplifting feeling coming from here. And there's also going down, downward energy with the sole of the foot, the roots going down, and the heart flying up and the crown opening. Beautiful. Such a beautiful posture, so many layers, so much engagement can be had from this becoming tree. So we come out again, smoothly, breathing in, lift up. Breathing out, lower the arms down. Slowly. And then lifting that left knee, give it a squeeze. Whoa, feel the wobble. And let it go. And slowly let that leg descend down. And give the legs, both of them, a good shake out. Shake the hands out as well. And we'll take a moment to become still for a little moment of connection with ourselves, our breath, our heart, the universe, and the bigger heart. So our individual hearts and our collective. So we start with the hands at the heart. Feet are hips width apart, parallel feet, soft knees, standing tall, open. So breathing in to that heart space, breathing out. Energy is pointing down to the earth. Now we're drawing it up from the earth as you inhale, lift the arms up. Look up, big beautiful circle we're making, and we're bringing the hands together. We're watching the hands come down through the heart and pointing down, still the hands still together, and then breathing in. Open wide, really receptive, open, and breathing out. And as you're doing this, just have a sense of your heart, the sense of this individual, and this connectedness that we have, all of us, to each other and to the universe, everything. Even if it's only an idea or a tiny sense, just have that sense of, emotional connection, spiritual connection, whatever it is you feel, however it kind of makes sense to you. But there's definitely connection, that's the key word, and the heart. And just following that flow. I'm noticing as you do this, what kind of things pop up that you feel good about, that you are enjoying, that you are grateful for in your life right now. What is giving you pleasure? What are you noticing has beauty? What are you grateful to? What are you grateful to yourself for? Breathing in. Keeping this movement smooth and steady and just allowing all of this beauty and love and appreciation to come naturally. One more, breathing in. Just opening to that. We don't need to find it or force it. We're just opening and allowing. Let the hands rest at the heart center. Knees still soft. Feet still open to the ground. Close the eyes for a moment. Breathing softly through the nostrils. And just noticing, how does my heart feel today? And it may be a word. It may be, you can imagine how it looks or feels or quality that it has. And acknowledging that and accepting it as it is right now. Drop the hands down. Okay. Let us come down to the ground. So we're going to lift the arms up. First of all, we're going to do a little chair, a practice squat. So we're going to do a chair first of all. So a chair where we're extending the arms forward, keeping the back of the neck long. Make sure the feet to hips are apart, of course. And breathing in and out the whole time. So you've got this lovely long line from the fingers to the base. Lots of length here. And the back of the neck also included. Strong thighs. Breathe deeply. Not too far down. And then you go past this sort of point. If you really want to engage your abdominals, your back and your thighs, use your inhale to come up. And thank goodness that's over, breathing out. And now we're going to come down whatever speed you want in a slow squat. So breathing in, take the arms forward, breathing out, slowly come down, still taking the bottom backwards if you can, and counterbalancing it by taking the arms forwards, checking that the thighs are strong and stable. Coming down to the ground and catching yourself when you need to with your hands. So however you're constructed there, whenever you need to take your hands back. Then the legs forwards, bounce knees up and down. Loosen the legs, enjoy the feeling of the ground underneath your body. Bring the legs together. Let's take the fleshy part back a little bit, the bottom, just to get ourselves a good seat there, a bit more easy. If you can, the toes towards the ceiling and the legs together. And let's place the hands either side of the body in line with the body, not leaning back and not leaning forwards. So the spine is upright, the chest is lifting. So the chest lifts, the shoulders sit back as if you are leaning against a wall, an invisible wall, and also the back of the neck is long, and your eyes are looking at the big toes. And not there, your eyes are directed there, so it really encourages that slight tuck in of the chin and lengthen the back of the neck. And you feel that abdominals are working here. It's incredible how much everything has to work in this position to maintain this posture, and breathe all the time and release. Good. Now give the legs a little rub. They've worked hard. So let's come into a forward bend. Breathing in, extend the arms up. We've already prepared the back, so taking the chest is leading. It's in the middle, the heart's leading. We're following our heart today. So taking the hands down to the legs, wherever they'll go comfortably. The heart is leading, the heart is leading. Breathing in, coming away a little bit, lengthening the spine, breathing out, coming forward. You can have the hands on the ground or on the legs, whichever you prefer. You can hook the first two fingers around the big toes. If you can do that without hunching, because as soon as we're hunching, we're kind of losing the quality of lengthening and leading from the heart. Breathe. Long, slow in-breath. It's a good time to use Ujjayi breath, the ocean breath as well. Remember that slight constriction on the throat that makes us make the sound sa or ha. It's a great time to use that Ujjayi because it really helps to lengthen the breath. It will give you more opportunity to release. So we're really calming our nervous system with that long, slow out breath. And we notice the body just softens with that. So we don't have to do this big striving thing where we're fighting. Instead, we just soften into it, just soften, soften, soften. Now we're going to lift the arms up, inhaling, arms coming down, exhaling. Take the hands behind you, fingers pointing forwards. And you can either come up onto a tabletop and hold for a breath or two, or come up into a hip lift. So lifting the bottom off the ground and trying to bring the soles of the feet to the ground. That's not so easy. But if you're feeling strong, you can try this one. Breathing in and out through the nostrils, pushing up through the hands. Again, this is a good chest opener, either posture. And lowering down on the exhale. Let's lower down now. We're coming towards the end. Worked hard. Extend the fingers towards the toes. Slowly lower down whilst you breathe in and out through the nostrils. Keep that breath moving. So you decide how slowly you want to move, but keep that tension between the fingers and toes whilst keeping the softness surrounding that tension with the breath until you feel your back is on the ground, then roll down and let go of everything. Breathe into the body. Sigh out through the mouth. Let it go. Let it go. Breathe in through the nostrils. Sigh out through the mouth. Now let's just draw the knees up and hug the knees and have a little rock side to side. Rocking side to side, releasing the lower back, and then let's draw a circle. Having the hands one on top of each kneecap, drawing a circle on the ground, breathing in, take the knees away, breathing out, draw the knees into the body. So drawing quite a big circle there. And if you want to make an even bigger circle, you can let go of the knees. If there's you know, if you find that actually I really need to make this bigger circle to get into these parts of the back that I can't quite get to, you can do that, change direction, or you can just keep it smaller, more supported, holding the knees. But make sure your breath is involved in this. Always involve the breath. Keep connection. Keep aligned with your breath. The breath is coming in and out through the nostrils, just enjoying that feeling. We're just slowing and easing, calming everything down. Hug the knees. Extend the legs up now. Just extend the arms and legs. So we're like an upside down tabletop, and then let's just release the wrists and ankles all at once. Nice, slow, big circles with the wrists and the ankles in one direction, and then change in the other direction, watching the hands and feet, hearing for all the clicks and pops, and noticing as you move, you're noticing there's a few less clicks. Okay. And then hug the knees again. Good. Place the soles of the feet on the ground. A little bit distance away from the buttocks. And just let the knees fall together, really an easeful kind of posture. We're just going to slow the breath down a little bit. So starting with the hands on the body, just nice and easy. So just find, move your feet around, move things around so it feels comfortable, particularly so your back is really engaged with the ground. This is a very soft one, this. Back of the neck, back of the head on the ground, chin slightly tucked in. Let the hands rest. Feel the weight of the hands on your belly or the front of the hips. Use your inhale to lift the hands. So the breath is doing the moving, and it's nice and easy. The arms just come softly. So we're not extending the arms. It's a soft opening with the heart, and breathing out, the hands come back to the body. So it's very soft. And you can close your eyes now. Very softly inhaling. The breath is moving the body. Just feel that lovely, soft, easy opening in the front of the body. Feel it softening the front. And the back is being supported. It's firm and strong, the back. And the front of the body can afford to be soft. Eyes closed, soft eyelids, soft eyes behind the eyelids, soft cheeks, and feeling the breath moving the hands back and forth. Slow and steady with the breath, soft and easy, just slowing down. Make this one more maybe. Breathing in. Make the softest, easiest movement. So it's really open and vulnerable, and then coming back and bringing that energy back to the body. Maybe the heart and the belly, or wherever you want to put your hands, but heart and belly is always a nice combination. The eyes closed, just breathing. Long, slow breaths in and out. And feeling that energy coming from the palms of the hands, connected directly to your heart, and then back. And breathe. And you can just stay here if you want to, or if you feel like actually I just want to stretch my legs out, or if you want to put your legs on the furniture, support coming into a little bit of relaxing moment. Breath coming in and out from the nostrils. Find some ease. If you want to cover yourself, even if it's only for a short time, if you don't feel comfortable, make yourself comfortable, make yourself warm. Breathe softly. Just taking your attention around your body. Just inquiring your body, what does it need? Does it need some extra attention, acknowledgement? And just sending your breath, energy, love. The energy of love, the energy of the heart is abundant, unlimited. Love is unlimited. Let's see if we get a sense of that right now. Our ability to heal ourselves, become more available to others. Feel the weight of the body, feel the body is supported on the ground. And as we're relaxing, coming towards the end, but just letting yourself drop. Some words from William Blake, just a sentence here. And we are put on this earth a little space that we might learn to bear the beams of love. And we are put on this earth a little space that we might learn to bear the beams of love. See if we can feel that sense of beams of love coming towards us and emanating from us. So, come to the end of our session and our relaxation now. Just gradually start to move your body and enjoy coming back, breathing, stretching, looking around you, hugging your knees, giving yourself a full stretch. Yeah, whatever you feel is good. Follow your body, follow your intuition, follow your feelings. You can't go wrong there. Okay. And slowly find your way, easiest way back to seated. Find a nice, easy way to come back to seated. Just feel your body. How does it feel now? Notice how it feels after practicing. How's your energy? How's your sense of yourself? Stability, balance, all these things we're looking for. Yeah, sense of your heart. How's that feel? Has it changed during this time together? And let's rub the palms together. We're going to give our hearts a last little bit of attention. So make sure we've got lots of heat and energy between the palms. And give an extra little bit of time for that energy. Placing over the heart center, close your eyes. How does it feel, your heart now? And bring to mind your sankalpa, your intention. Maybe there's a new spring intention. And choose some words, say them a positively framed sentence, something like, I might start with I am, I can, I will. And say whatever words you need. Say them a few times to yourself and feel them getting nurtured with beams of light from your heart and beams of light towards your heart. Good. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Thank you so much for your practice.